tonight, a major winter blast hitting tens of millions. The first massive storm of the season from north to south. Deadly chain reaction wrecks on the roads and a travel nightmare at the airport. Schools closed, power knocked out, and a nasty turn to come. Chilling new murder charges. 2 members of SEAL Team 6 and 2 U.S. Marines charged with killing one of their own, a Green Beret strangled in his sleep. Prominent Ivy League professors accused of sexually abusing their students. The women at Dartmouth who say it was like a 21st century Animal House. A stunning twist in the feel-good story of a couple who raised hundreds of thousands to help a homeless man in need.
They put out a story that hoodwinked an awful lot of people.
Cops now say it was all a hoax and they were all in on it together. A new warning from the CDC, be careful cooking that Thanksgiving dinner, an outbreak linked to turkey, what every family should know. The toy store where Tom Hanks danced on the piano, about to open its doors again, and we've got your first sneak peek inside. And the moment that will bring you to tears.
You're unbelievable. Thank you so much.
This deputy's amazing gift you've got to see.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, everyone. We start outside our Manhattan studio tonight to show you what millions of folks here in the eastern half of the country are dealing with right now. An early season snowstorm snarling the evening rush up and down the I-95 corridor and making for some very dangerous road conditions from the south to the Midwest. Slick and icy roads causing several deadly car crashes today, leaving many without power and closing schools. The storm cutting a wide path of misery from Missouri to New England, with several inches expected in many places. Our Ron Mott has the latest tonight from St. Louis.
Whoa!
Winter came crashing into fall today.
I had a car to wipe out right in front of me.
Across the country, accidents and spinouts and disbelief over mounting snow, ice, and sleet.
I don't like the winter.
From New York, where bridge commuters were at a standstill, down to D.C., where the White House was blanketed. In the Midwest, snow in Chicago, leading to slippery roads.
If the weather is bad, always ask yourself, is this trip necessary?
And in Cincinnati, branches snapping under the weight of heavy ice.
Here, another crash here and a crash there, and here's another one.
And there's a crash. That's ours!
Missed the power lines again.
Airports throughout the storm zone seeing more than 1,000 delays. O'Hare, Atlanta, Reagan National, all contributing to a day of travel slowdowns.
The snow with this huge storm will last through the evening. Across New England, it'll last through the night. Eventually, it'll turn to heavy rain overnight along the coast, but inland areas where it stays as all snow, they could pick up more than 8 inches.
In St. Louis, the Gateway Arch peeked through a snowy shield, more than 5 inches falling, the largest November pileup here in nearly 40 years.
It's already snowing like it's January.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I love it. I'm so excited. I've lived in the South my whole life, so this is really the most snow I've ever seen in my life.
Here in St. Louis, it snowed for the better part of 16 hours. Tomorrow, though, most if not all of this snow should melt. Forecast high temperature in the mid-40s with plenty of sunshine. But all in all, a pretty potent first punch from winter, Lester.
All right, Ron Mott in St. Louis with winter's early wake-up call. We're now back inside. We turn from the snow to the fire in the west, the death toll rising to at least 59, 300 people still missing. And now residents face a new potential threat. Here's NBC's Miguel Almaguer.
In Paradise, California, heartbreak. Search teams looking for nearly 300 still missing. Victims who may have died in homes and cars as a wave of fire tore through here. In this hard-hit community filled with retirees, many may not have been able to outrun the flames. Names and photos of the missing, devastating stories.
It happened so fast, I think that they would have been in serious trouble.
In the hills outside Los Angeles, also hit by wildfire, they're already bracing for another disaster, floods.
It's a silent killer. There's not any warning.
Chief Brian Fennessy and his team took us above one of the many burn zones.
When fire burns in the hills, it strips them of water-absorbing brush and makes the soil hard. During a storm, all of that flows right into the sprawling, massive communities below.
A month after wildfires raged near Montecito, the mudslides that followed were 10 times as deadly, leaving far fewer rescued.
There's a greater risk to life through these mud flows than there are actually to these wildland fires.
Facing disaster, many communities are living through tragedy.
Everybody is struggling. We lost our homes, we lost our work.
Those who escaped rebuilding their lives from the ruins as the search goes on for the missing. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Saudi officials today revealed the results of their investigation into the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, saying 5 of 11 suspects could face the death penalty as questions grow over how much the Saudi crown prince knew about all this. Our chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel has more.
Saudi prosecutors alleged today when Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi walked into that Saudi consulate in Istanbul, the Saudi agents waiting inside were only supposed to bring him back to Saudi Arabia, that killing him was an on-the-spot decision that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman knew nothing about.
I believe that any rational thinking person will recognize that sometimes mistakes happen.
Saudi prosecutors will seek the death penalty for 5 of 11 suspects indicted for Khashoggi's murder. But Turkey doubts the alleged Saudi hit team, which reportedly brought a bone saw with them, just winged it. Multiple U.S. officials have told NBC News the U.S. intelligence community believes it's inconceivable the Crown Prince had no connection to the death. While one Middle East official tells us tonight the Saudi explanation is, quote, a great work of fiction.
But the question tonight, will the Trump White House accept the Saudi explanation? The State Department is calling it a good start. But critics say this is just the accused hitmen becoming the fall guys. Lester?
Richard Engel tonight. Richard, thank you. Felony murder charges have now been filed against 2 elite Navy SEALs and 2 Marine Raiders for allegedly strangling a Green Beret to death in Mali in 2017. NBC News Pentagon correspondent Hans Nichols now on the shocking crime.
Navy prosecutors say Staff Sergeant Logan Melgar was asleep when 4 fellow special operators burst into his locked room, bound him with duct tape, and put him in a chokehold that killed him. The mission in Mali was to train local forces to fight al-Qaeda terrorists, but they turned on their own. The Navy accuses the 2 SEALs and the 2 Marine Raiders of first driving to their house for the duct tape and then killing the 34-year-old Green Beret while perpetrating a burglary. Initially, Navy SEAL Tony Dodolph claimed he and Melgar were wrestling, and SEAL Adam Cranston Matthews joined in. One of those SEALs told a witness that he choked him out to get back at Melgar for a perceived slight. The 4 are also accused of conspiracy and obstruction of justice for lying to investigators.
This type of behavior is unacceptable. The larger special operation forces should not be judged by the actions of a few.
The accused face the potential of life in prison. Hans Nichols, NBC News.
New developments tonight after the arrest of Stormy Daniels' lawyer, Michael Avenatti, on suspicion of domestic violence. Avenatti defending himself, and so is his most famous client. Peter Alexander has the new details for us. Peter, what's the latest on all this?
Hey, Lester, good evening to you. Adult film star Stormy Daniels is speaking out tonight about that domestic violence allegation against Michael Avenatti, saying that she will hire a new lawyer if it proves to be true. Daniels calling the allegation very troubling, but saying Americans should reserve judgment until the investigation is complete. Tonight, there are still no specific details about what allegedly happened. It's still unclear who the alleged victim is. Los Angeles police say Avenatti was arrested Wednesday, suspected of felony domestic violence. He's vigorously denied the allegation. Both his ex-wife and his estranged wife have rushed to his defense. Avenatti, of course, one of the president's most vocal antagonists, today suggested on Twitter that the allegation is politically motivated. Lester?
Peter Alexander with the White House. Thanks. There is late word this evening. The Florida Senate race is headed to a manual recount. The votes will now be counted by hand, a procedure required by state law because of how close the margin is between Rick Scott and Bill Nelson. Tonight, the FDA says it's taking drastic action to stop the spread of what it calls a national epidemic, the skyrocketing number of teenagers who are vaping using e-cigarettes. And the feds say they want to ban menthol cigarettes altogether. We get more from NBC's Tom Costello.
In Boulder, Colorado, school nurse Liz Blackwell is on the front lines of an exploding e-cigarette epidemic.
It's having an impact on whether or not they can participate in sports. It's having an impact on their relationships within their families.
The problem is nationwide. Today, the FDA said it's taking action.
What's at risk is that we're going to reverse the dramatic gains that we've seen in recent years in terms of trying to bring down smoking rates among adults and among kids.
Health experts say the fruity flavors in e-cigarettes target teens. Now, the FDA is ordering stores that sell fruity e-cigarettes to physically wall them off from teens and verify every customer is at least 18. It's also moving to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. The stats are alarming. A stunning 78% increase in e-cigarette use among high schoolers in just 1 year, a 48% jump among middle schoolers. The vaping industry says it supports raising the legal age to 21. But tonight, the FDA is under fire for not banning flavored e-cigs altogether, while the tobacco industry insists it will fight the proposed ban on menthol cigarettes, insisting they do not pose any greater health risk. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.
Facebook is under fire again after a bombshell new report accuses the social media giant of not being forthcoming about the Russia misinformation campaign that played out on its platform during the 2016 election. NBC's Jolene Kent now with more on that.
Facebook knew much more about Russian attempts to influence American voters in 2016 than it originally let on, according to an explosive report in the New York Times. The article saying CEO Mark Zuckerberg and Deputy Sheryl Sandberg ignored warning signs and then sought to conceal them from public view. NBC News confirming the social network hired an outside PR firm to deflect attention by spreading dozens of articles critical of competitors Google and Apple. Last night, Facebook dropped the firm.
To suggest that we weren't interested in knowing the truth, or that we wanted to hide what we knew, or that we tried to prevent investigations is simply untrue.
Facebook's board of directors said in a statement, as a board, we did indeed push Zuckerberg and Sandberg to move faster.
The big issue is that tech has had a very bad year, led mostly by Facebook. They were worried more about blame on themselves than they were about fixing the situation. And
even Prince William today criticizing big tech.
Our technology companies still have a great deal to learn about the responsibilities that come with their significant power.
This comes as Facebook takes a financial hit. The stock has dropped more than 20% in the last 6 months, and the number of new users is slowing down as these scandals take a toll. Lester?
All right, thank you, Jolene. Dartmouth College has been hit with a lawsuit worth $70 million from 7 women who accuse the school of ignoring their sexual misconduct complaints against professors for more than a decade. Now, as our Gabe Gutierrez reports, those accusers are speaking out.
Christina Rapuanu just got her PhD in neuroscience at Dartmouth, but in 2015, she says she was raped by one of her professors while attending a conference.
I have no memory of that night. We had sexual intercourse, which I now believe to be sexual assault.
She and 6 other women, in a federal lawsuit filed this morning, accused Dartmouth administrators of knowingly permitting 3 of its prominent and well-funded professors to turn a research department into a 21st century animal house. According to the class action complaint, these professors leered at, groped, sexted, intoxicated, and even raped female students.
What Dartmouth did was too little, too late.
In a written statement, Dartmouth says it strongly disagrees with the lawsuit's characterizations of the college's actions. But as a result of the misconduct we found earlier this year by 3 faculty members, we took unprecedented steps toward revoking their tenure and terminating their employment.
The biggest misstep of Dartmouth is not properly handling the complaints that had come forward in the early 2000s.
The New Hampshire Attorney General's office has launched a criminal investigation into the allegations. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News.
As millions of families get set to gather around the table for Thanksgiving, a new warning from the CDC about an ongoing outbreak linked to turkey. NBC's Ann Thompson now on what you need to know before cooking.
Before these guys go from this to this, a warning tonight about a salmonella outbreak linked to raw turkey, ground meat, patties, and the birds themselves. The CDC reports 164 people got sick in 35 states over the past year. 1 person died. The symptoms, fever and stomach problems within 72 hours of eating. To avoid getting sick, experts say always cook your turkey to 165 degrees.
You can tell if your turkey is cooked thoroughly if you use a food thermometer, and you have to measure the temperature of the inside of the bird at several different points.
Thaw a frozen turkey in the fridge, not on the counter. And wash your hands before and after handling raw poultry to make sure your Thanksgiving is a happy one. Ann Thompson, NBC News, New York.
Tributes are pouring in tonight for Roy Clark, the beloved country music legend who headlined the hit TV variety show Hee Haw for nearly a quarter century. Many viewers also remember him as a frequent guest host for The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Clark was 85. Also tonight, it was the feel-good story that made headlines, but now authorities say it was all a hoax. And just in time for the holidays, our team gets the first look inside the iconic toy store, making a big comeback. And the moment moving so many to tears. We'll tell you about it in Inspiring America.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise.